Are you putting on weight because of a sluggish thyroid? Did you know that apart from controlling your metabolism, it also controls quite a few other functions in your body? Sadly, if you suffer from low thyroid hormone levels, your doctor will put you on medication that you need to take for life without considering the power of supplements. In this video, we'll understand what hypothyroidism is, why it happens, and what we can do about it. We'll also discuss what an autoimmune condition called Hashimoto's is. If you or someone you know has been diagnosed with hypothyroidism or your metabolism is slow, this video is for you. Stick around till the end of this video as I'll share what I did to get my thyroid hormone levels up. So let's ramp up our thyroid hormones. Hi everyone, my name is Aiena. I'm a flight attendant and a cabin crew trainer. Apart from travel, other topics that excite me are leadership, health, and wellness. Welcome to this channel. Many people go through thyroid issues thinking that it's untreatable. This video and others on thyroid hormones will be a personal one, as I had both high and low thyroid hormone levels because of a viral infection I had a few years ago. Now, I refuse to take medication for life, and thus here I am to share my journey and all about this important gland, the thyroid. Today we'll start with hypothyroidism, as a lot of people suffer from it. In simple language, hypothyroidism is also known as underactive thyroid disease. It's a condition in which your thyroid gland doesn't produce enough thyroid hormones. These hormones are crucial for regulating your body's metabolism, which affects almost every organ in your body. Almost every system in your body responds to thyroid hormones, including your heart. You might have seen the thyroid gland in pictures. It's a small butterfly-shaped gland in the neck, just in front of the windpipe, the trachea. One of its main functions is to produce hormones that help regulate the body's metabolism, the process that turns food into energy. These hormones are called triiodothyronine, simply called T3, and thyroxine, which is T4. Now, your thyroid is controlled by another gland in your brain called the pituitary gland. This gland makes another hormone called thyroid stimulating hormone, again TSH in short. TSH tells your thyroid how much T3 and T4 it needs to make. Many of the body's functions slow down when the thyroid does not produce enough of these hormones. If your hypothyroidism is not treated, the obvious thing that you'll notice and observe is that you've gained weight. Once you're treating the condition, the weight should start to lower down. Symptoms of an underactive thyroid are often similar to those of other conditions, and they usually develop slowly, so you may not notice them for years. The symptoms of hypothyroidism can vary from person to person, but here are some common ones. They are fatigue, weight gain, cold intolerance, dry skin and hair, constipation, depression, muscle aches, and sometimes even memory problems and brain fog. The only accurate way of finding out whether you have a thyroid problem is to have a thyroid function test, where a sample of blood is tested to measure your hormone levels. Both men and women can have an underactive thyroid, although it's more common in women. Children can also develop an underactive thyroid, and some babies are born with it. Let's now talk about what causes an underactive thyroid. Hypothyroidism can be caused by several factors, including autoimmune diseases. The most common cause is Hashimoto's thyroiditis, an autoimmune condition where your immune system attacks your thyroid gland. Having another autoimmune disorder such as type 1 diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, celiac disease, and others can also lead to hypothyroidism. People with Graves' disease, nodular goiter, thyroid cancer, or other cancers are sometimes subjected to or treated with radiation therapy, which can destroy the thyroid and lead to an underactive thyroid. Removing all or part of your thyroid gland can also lead to hypothyroidism. Certain medications and minerals such as lithium can interfere with thyroid hormone production. While not very common in developed countries, a deficiency in iodine can lead to hypothyroidism. Iodine is essential for thyroid hormone production. Now, we've talked about how pituitary gland controls the thyroid, so problems with it can also affect thyroid hormone production. The pituitary gland sits at the base of the brain and regulates the thyroid. Therefore, damage to it may lead to an underactive thyroid. Some ladies also suffer low thyroid hormone levels during and after pregnancy, but it balances out by itself after a few months of delivery. Many other factors can lead to the inflammation of the thyroid gland, such as an upper respiratory tract infection caused by a virus, and that was the case with me. It led to both an underactive thyroid and an overactive one. At the end of this video, I'll share what I did to fix my hypothyroidism. But how do we know that our thyroid is underactive? A blood test measuring your hormone levels is the only accurate way to find out whether there's a problem or not. A test called thyroid function test looks at TSH levels, which measures how much TSH your pituitary gland is producing. A high TSH level usually indicates hypothyroidism. They also test free T3 and free T4, which measures the amount of circulating thyroid hormones in your blood. What I've noticed in a lot of annual checkups is that they only test TSH and not T3 and T4. If that's the case with you, please start requesting your doctors to do tests of all three hormones, as doing only TSH test does not paint a full picture about your thyroid hormone levels. Now, if your doctor suspects that you might have Hashimoto's disease, he or she might also request a thyroid antibody test, which is called anti-thyroid peroxidase antibodies test. In short, it's called anti-TPO. An underactive thyroid is usually treated by taking daily hormone replacement tablets called levothyroxine. Levothyroxine replaces the thyroxine hormone, which your thyroid does not make enough of. An underactive thyroid is a lifelong condition, so you'll usually need to take levothyroxine for the rest of your life. It's crucial to take your medication as prescribed and to have regular follow-ups with your doctor to maintain and monitor your thyroid hormone levels. Now, I'm not a medical professional, and this video is for informational purposes only. But this video is a success story of how we can learn more about our bodies and take charge. Something that doesn't get talked about enough is the power of lifestyle changes in managing an underactive thyroid. We live in a quick fix society and we jump to medication. While medication is the cornerstone of treatment, some people might find that certain supplements can help manage their hypothyroidism symptoms. I was lucky to have an endocrinologist who was ready to support me on this journey and not start on a lifetime regimen of levothyroxine. So I had my thyroid issues in March 2021, and to my luck, just out of curiosity, I had taken a masterclass in autoimmune disorders in Jan that year. Lo and behold, when I had subacute thyroiditis, I decided to put that knowledge to action along with the support of my endocrinologist. Here's the list of supplements that may help you too. Let's start with the minerals. The most crucial mineral for your thyroid needs to function properly is iodine. In fact, currently the only known role of iodine is to support thyroid hormone production. Now, I also remember that I had gone vegan during that time, and in hindsight, I now realize that I might would have been deficient in iodine, as most of the iodine that I was getting was from milk products. You see, they clean the udders with iodine complex solutions and it leaches into the milk products, and that's how we get some of our iodine from milk products. Another point I want to touch on is iodized salt. If you think iodized salt is enough, you might be wrong, because if you put iodized salt on top of boiling or hot food, all that iodine goes up in the air with the steam. Please don't take iodine drops or tablets, as it might make your hypothyroidism even worse. I take around 100 mcg of kelp every day, which gives me the required dosage of iodine. Most seaweeds are a great source of iodine in natural forms too. A less talked about mineral that plays an integral role in thyroid hormone metabolism is selenium. It helps to convert T4 into a more active T3 hormone, and also helps protect the thyroid from damage caused by oxidative stress. The thyroid contains high amounts of selenium, and a deficiency can lead to thyroid dysfunction. Thirdly, zinc deficiency can also affect thyroid function. Many women with Hashimoto's disease have low iron levels or iron deficiency called anemia. Anemia negatively affects thyroid function, and an iron supplement may be necessary to restore iron to optimal levels, especially for vegetarians and vegan women. Let's now move on to vitamins and macronutrients. Research shows that deficiency in vitamin D can worsen hypothyroidism symptoms. Omega-3 fatty acids can help in converting T4 to T3 and also help in reducing inflammation. Curcumin may help protect your thyroid against oxidative stress. Plus, taking curcumin along with other anti-inflammatory compounds may help reduce the size of thyroid nodules, which are common in Hashimoto's disease. Research suggests that taking vitamin C supplements may help reduce thyroid antibodies in people with Hashimoto's disease. What we need to make sure is to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in general in our bodies. Please make sure that you watch the video on inflammation, as it will be extremely beneficial. Other nutrients including B vitamins and vitamins A and E are also needed for optimal thyroid function. Being deficient in one or more nutrients can negatively affect thyroid health and increase your risk of thyroid disease. Remember, it's crucial to talk to your doctor before taking any supplements to ensure that they are safe for you and that they won't interact with other medication. I hope that you find a doctor like my endocrinologist who will support you on your journey to balancing thyroid hormone levels naturally. The other two things that will help you maintain your thyroid hormones to the right levels are quitting smoking and keeping stress and anxiety under control. Thanks for joining me today. I hope this video helped you understand hypothyroidism a little better. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more health and wellness content. On that note, till we meet again, Aina signing off, and may you have a thyroid gland that's functioning to its optimal level